Hello and welcome to the new video. This is basically the second part of our previous video in which we learned 15 out of 30 commands that every Linux user should be aware of. So moving to the commands, let's see the last command that we learned in our previous video, which was add user command. So I will use that command because our next command, that is the first command of this video, is connected to the previous command. So let me create a user named Honey, and it will ask for my password, and now it is asking for the password that we want to set for the user we are creating. So let me just type a password, and yes, we will skip these parts by clicking enter. Now we want to create a user, so I will type Y and hit enter, and it will create a new user. So we have just created a user named Honey. So now the first command for our today's video will be switch user command. As I mentioned you earlier that this command is connected to our previous command. So switch user command allow us to switch between users. So we just created a user named Honey. So we will switch to Honey, su Honey, and hit enter and type the password that we set when we were creating this particular user. So I will type the password and hit enter, and as you can see here, we have shifted from Saf to Honey. It means that we have changed the user. So the next command I want to show you here is who am I command. Who am I command is a command that will print the name of the user we are currently. So as you know, we are Honey. So when I will type who am I, it will tell us that we are Honey. We are user Honey. So I will exit from this user. Exit command will be used at various places when you will further move on. I will clear the screen, and the next command I want to show you here is touch command. So the touch command is used to create a new file. For example, I want to create a txt file. I will type touch and then the name of that file, second.txt, and it will create a txt file. Let me show you that it is created or not, and here you can see txt file is created, second.txt. So the next command that I want to show you here is the nano command. Now nano command is used to edit the content inside a file. For example, we have this file second.txt here, and we want to edit the content inside it. So we will type nano and then the name of that file and hit enter, and this will open a new interface in which you can edit this. So as you know that we just created this second.txt file, so there is nothing inside it. So I will type something in it, and let's see how we can save this. Hello, my name is Saf, and I am an ethical hacker. So how can I save it? Click Ctrl plus X, then type Y and hit enter, and it will save the content that you written. So let's use cat command to see the changes we made are implied or not. And here you can see it was empty, and now when we cat this file, it shows us that we have this written inside it. So our command worked, and now moving to our next command, which is shred command. Now shred command is used to encrypt the data that is present inside that particular file. So for example, I have this second.txt command, and when I will cat, you can see the content inside that txt file. Now when I will use shred command and type the name of the file in of which the data we want to encrypt. Now when I will cat this, you cannot see the content inside it, and it will appear in this form. It means that we have encrypted the entire content that was present inside it. This content was present inside this file, and now when we have encrypted this file using shred command, everything is encrypted as you can see here. So I will clear the screen. Now moving to our next command, that is grep command. Now grep command is used to extract specific elements or string from a huge paragraphs or a huge txt file. For example, let me show you what we have here. We have first.txt file, and let's see what's inside this file. And here you can see this is the content that is present inside this file. So for example, I want to extract this line in which the word hacker is present. I will use grep command to do so. I will use grep the name or the element that I want to extract, and then the name of that file from which we want to extract this. When we will hit enter, it will give us the sentence in which this word is present. So in this way, you can narrow down your research or the information that you want to get from a very huge paragraph. You can narrow down your process. So moving to our next command, that is echo command. Now echo command is used to talk with yourself. For example, you want to print something on your screen. Use echo hello, and it will print hello. And you can use echo command to put something inside the file. For example, I will put this hello inside a file named third.txt, and when I will hit enter, a new file will be created with the name third.txt, and the content inside that file will be hello. Let's see it is created or not. Here you can see the file, and now see the content inside that file, and you can see hello is present inside this file. So in this way you can use echo command. Also you can use echo command to create new files. So moving to our next command, that is basically connected to our networking, and this is ifconfig command. It is a very popular command. When you will get into ethical hacking, you will encounter this command very often when you want to know the IP of your network. I will zoom out and so that you can see the entire. Here is my IP. I am using a wireless connection WLAN 0. So this is my wireless connection's IP. That is, it is the subnet mask. We will talk it about later in our videos. So here is my IPv6 IP address. So now the next command that I want to share with you is ping command. Now this command is also related to networking. So the ping command is used to see whether or not the server is responding against a particular domain name or a particular IP. For example, I want to check if the servers of google.com are up or not, are they responding or not. I will type ping and then the domain name or the IP, whatever you can use, of that site, and when you will hit enter, uh, it will send ICMP packets. Here you can see ICMP. It will send ICMP packets to that particular server, and if it will respond, it will continue to send the packets, and if it will not respond, the result will be different. As you are seeing here, the results will be different from these. Now keep in mind that ICMP packets are sometimes disabled by the servers. So even if it is up and it is responding, it will not respond to your ping request because ICMP is disabled on that server. So types Control C to break that loop, and I will clear the screen. So the next command that I want to share with you is apt command. Now apt is like Play Store on Android, from where you can get many tools. You can download many tools for your Kali Linux. The apt works on every Debian system. If you are on any Debian distro of Linux, for example, Kali is one of them, and Parrot of OS is one of them. You can use apt to get various tools. Now apt is also used to update your system. For example, type sudo apt update and apt upgrade. Now I have combined two commands here. First it will update and then it will upgrade. When I will type enter, it will start to connect to the servers and it will download the particular file that are needed for updating and upgrading. So I will just cancel it for now, it will take a long time. Now the next command I want to show you here is a get command. Now get command is used to pull repositories from GitHub. For example, let's move to any of the repositories on GitHub repositories. I will open any of them. I will open any of them, and here you can see code section. When you will click this and you will get a URL from here. Copy this URL and in the terminal type git clone and paste the URL that you copied from there, and this will start cloning the repository that was present on GitHub. So as you can see here, it is downloading. So I will just cancel it for now. Now the next command that I want to show you here is cal command. I don't think so that you will need this command in your future, but I just included it. So when you will type cal and hit enter, you will get a calendar. So moving to our next command that is related to our storage and space. For example, you want to check how much storage is left and how much is used. You can type df/h and it will tell you the size of your partitions, available space, um, which space is available, which is used, and everything. You can see it from here. Now moving to our next command, that is reboot command. Now reboot command, if you will type sudo reboot and hit enter, it will reboot the system. Now the next command, and which is also the last command of our day, is shutdown command. Type sudo shut down and it will shut down the system. So these were the 30 basic Linux commands that every beginner should be aware of. You will encounter these commands in your day-to-day usage of Linux. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Allah Hafiz.